Right, Shalom. And first and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
a double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who learned the truth from. And peace and salutations to the Akim, to the elect. They are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing and teaching the truth. I believe in all faith and sincerity. All right, we the prophets of GMS Houston, right? Coming out on Sunday, to prophesy against this place. Like our Lord commanded. Okay? Because, the prophecies are taking place. And the prophecies dictate, how close we are to the end. Because Yahweh Shai basically gave us, the signs to look for, for the end. To know when he is coming. Right? Because we don't have a particular date, right, that we can say, the Lord's coming back on this day. No, it's not how it's going to happen. Keep that word, second Ezra was 9.
This is second Ezra 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
It says, measure the time diligently. Okay, how do you measure time? How do you measure it? All right? It's talking about using these scriptures, Lord, taking prophecies and lining it up with what's going on in the world. Because everything in the world is subject to prophecy. All right? Everything is subject to prophecy. The Most High says particular things are going to happen. Right? And they're happening in the planet Earth. All right?
I'm going to make a point, and we're measuring the time with these scriptures, man.
Right.
All right, the scriptures is a rod that is used to measure the times. The Lord has spoken to us, as the brothers beautifully going into, of what to look for and what to watch for out here, man. All right, so those who have eyes to see and ears to hear will be watching for these things in these times diligently. That's the scripture goes into.
Right. And if I, like the brother going into, I got this precept to back it up. This is second Ezra 4 in verse 37. Because like he said, we're measuring the time, and how we measuring the time? By the prophecies. Okay, it says, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. It says, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. And what is that saying? It's like we understand that, the Jacob's trouble got to come, the MOTB got to come, destruction is coming. Okay, those are prophecies. That's what's coming, right? But we understand that, the end is not going to come before Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble still got to be fulfilled. The MOTB, that still has to come, okay? The MOTB is not going to come before Jacob's trouble. You see? These things, he's not going to, one thing is not going to come before the other. You got it, right? This is second Ezra 4 and verse 37. It says, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. And he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Well, everything has to happen in its proper order, right? Like the brother was just explaining. Okay, the Most High can't just jump straight to the end, because that's why. That would make him a liar.
That's right.
All right? Things have a particular time and place to happen. Point in time, but we gotta have to do on the time.
I'm gonna say the Lord says let everything be done decently and in order. Right? He likes to do things chronological order. That's why we have the book of Chronicles. Things are in order.
This is the book of Habakkuk.
Chronicles basically going to the records, the time. All right.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me. This is Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch, and will set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
All right, so we are the watchmen. Right, the watchmen of Israel set up by the Heavenly Father. Right? Because the Most High set up watchmen to watch for what? Watch out, for these prophecies. All right, they're speaking unto our people. All right, we try the Israelites, we try the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? Because the watchman back then, what he was set up, he had a particular job to do. Right? Was watching for the enemy. Right? Watching whoever would come up to the town. Right? He couldn't just be, that's right, taking naps. Right? He had to be on his post. Right, for that desired time. The time, for however much time, until basically his shift had to be switched. Right? We ain't switching shit. Right? This is a continual thing. Right? There's no taking breaks.
Right.
Right?
Hey, because if I can add it real quick, because if you did take breaks, then you have no warning. See, hey, that's like what going into it, they set up for watchmen. It was always watchmen, and what they do is they give you the warning. They tell you what's coming to foresee. So if we were to take a break, then hey, you'd be caught off guard. You would have that. You wouldn't have that warning. You got it. All right, this is Isaiah 62 and verse 6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night."
Right, we should never hold their peace day nor night. We have been given the testimonies of preach. Right, we have received the truth, so why would we be quiet about it?
Right.
Okay, what do I say about the candle? No man lighted the candle, right? And basically hide it. You don't light a candle to put it up under the bed or nothing like that. Right? You light that candle to give light to the house. Right. So people can see the light.
Right. And if I may, right quick, light stimulates the vision. Ooh. And the watchmen are the ones who got the vision, which is the truth written inside these scriptures, man. And they're watching for these things to be fulfilled to warn the house of Israel in these days in which we're living in, man.
What's that? John 8, I think John 8 as well. That was just an easy light.
Yeah. All right, this is John 8 in verse 12. It says, "Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness."
Right. He said, I am the light of the world. So Yahushua, it's like he said he is the truth and the light. All right, and the way. All right? So he said, he is the light of the world. And whosoever follows him walking not in darkness. Because we have been taken out of darkness. Right, through this gospel. Because what is darkness? Darkness represents the wickedness that we was in, before this truth. Right? It says gross darkness covers the whole world. Right. Isaiah 60th chapter. 60. Yeah, right. But the Lord pulled us up out of it. Right, through his sacrifice, through his blood.
It says, I'll start from the top. This is Isaiah 8 and 12. So like St. John 8 and verse 12. It says, "Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life."
So you got the light of life. We got the truth. Right? And everybody don't have it. And that gives us life. It's like in Ephesians, the 2nd chapter speaks about us being quickened. Right? Being made alive.
It's like I'm switch the camera around.
This is Isaiah 62 and verse 6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night."
Right. So they're going to hold their peace day nor night. I mean, this word is going to be continually going out. Okay? You got brothers all across the world, constantly doing videos. Right? When you sleep, there's brothers that's up across on the other side of the world that's doing videos. Or just working. So it never stops.
Right.
It says day nor night.
Right. The scripture talks about the blood and those who cry continuously from all these things that happen upon the face of this earth, man. Second Ezra. Right? We are going to continue to raise hell and raise our voices out loud to proclaim the crimes against Esau Edom, man, and what's been going on. And all the abominations and everything, man. All right? And the scripture says, give them no rest. So, man, we're going to continue to keep doing it. Psalms chapter 83. Psalms 83 and 1 says, "Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh."
I said, hold not thy peace and keep not silence. All right, so the Most High is not keeping silence. He is speaking in the earth. He's going to be speaking right through his promises. And he's using us as a mouthpiece.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed.
Right, talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's been revealed, right, in these times. Right, that he's the devil that the Bible was talking about.
Right.
The one that's destined for destruction. All right, he's been revealed in these times. Right, that has happened. That's prophecy being fulfilled right there. Go ahead.
It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right, it says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. All right, which he's using the prophecy today. Right, we are bringing out the word. That's how he's consuming them. Right, this is how he's not keeping silent. When you read in Jeremiah 1, Jeremiah 1, I think it's like 9 or 10. Like he said that he put the word in Jeremiah's mouth. Right. He said to the root out kingdoms.
All right. This is Jeremiah 1 and 9.
Really start read 4 and 5 verses.
All right. This is Jeremiah 1 and 4. It says, then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So the Most High already set up particular men to be prophets before they came on the planet Earth. That spirit was meant to prophesy at a certain particular time. All right, so that's why you see us coming into the truth. All right, it was all because of prophecy. All right, we were subject unto this because we didn't choose to do this. Right, the Lord chose us. Right, we pretty much didn't have a choice. All right, but he said the Lord said, I ordained you and I set you up to do that. All right, speaking of Jeremiah.
Now, this is Jeremiah 1 and 9. It says, then the Lord Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. It says, see, I have this day.
Right, they said, I have put my word in thy mouth. So we're speaking the words of the Heavenly Father. Like Yahweh Shah said, hey, the words that I speak are basically from the Father, ain't in my own words. All right? And we coming in that same stand. Because
And if I can add real quick, like you're going into now, and then when somebody go up against what we're saying, you ain't going up against us. We speaking out the Bible. Thus said the Lord. You going up against the Most High.
that's right. Get over real quick. 1 Thessalonians 4. I think that's
This is 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 8. It says, he therefore that despiseth not man, but the Most High, who have also given unto us his Holy Spirit.
right. So when you come up against us and talk against us, it's not us.
Right.
We just represent it. We just mention it.
Right, like we started with Jeremiah. I have set up watchmen, Isaiah. Then it went into I have ordained you. Who? The watchman. Okay, and then, consuming the world with the spirit of my mouth. Who? The Most High. Giving it to us to tell the people, But like I'm saying, like when you go up against us, you're going up against the Most High, man.
Right. It's his message.
Right.
Jeremiah 1 and 9. It says, then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth.
Right. Just like when he told Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, well, eat the roll. Right. That's why he said, put my word in thy mouth. But you're supposed to take this thing in. All right? Learn about the truth. Take it in, right attention. All right?
It says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Right. So he says
Now, it says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down.
Throw down, destroy, right?
To build and to plant.
Right. And like she says, the time and the place for everything, but it's the time of war now. Right? It's the time for Esau Edom to fall.
Right.
Right. So when we said root out to destroy this and that, this don't mean go out and, go buy a C4 and, relations all of the buildings of the C4 and destroy destroy and shit. That's not what it's talking about.
Right.
Because this word is doing enough damage. All right? When these different nations from land that you saw, you read this thing, it's interfere. All right? Us calling on the name of the Heavenly Father, that's making things happen. Every time the Israel called upon the Heavenly Father, right? Hey, the Heavenly Father came through. Right? That's why things are taking place. That's why things are happening. Because the Most High is speaking. All right? People want to come and hear the Most High actually say particular words. No, first he's going to talk to you from the prophets. All right? And then he's going to talk about making shit happen. Oh, he got to have
It was Proverbs 20 and 24, because how you were going to Jeremiah starting off, how he ordained us, or he chose us from the womb. Proverbs 20 and 24, man's goings are of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. How can a man then understand his own way? Meaning, Yahweh planned out all our lives, even before we were born. So those that were ordained to prophesy the destruction of Babylon, these other kingdoms, to usher in the coming of Yahushai, hey, that was chosen before, or ordained before this, before everything, before you even knew, before you were even conceived, before you were even in the sack. And the same thing for everybody else. They were already ordained for their destruction. But we still had to do this work. Like, everybody has to know.
Right, your life already got a storyline.
Right.
That you ain't even come up with. Right? They tell you that you ain't in control. It ain't your life. Right? The Most High already got a particular path set up for you to walk. Right? What we're doing right now, it was written in there. And it had to happen. Right?
If I can add, like that Jeremiah 1 and 5 say, you were ordained. That's anybody. That's everybody. That's just an example. Jeremiah was ordained to be a prophet. If you are ordained to be a two-third, a wicked nigga, Esau, Edom, the other nations, that's what you are ordained to be. Right. You're going to play your role, regardless of what you want to be. You're going to play the role the Most High got set up for you. It's not him that will it or run it. It's up to the Most High, man.
That's a beautiful point, because at the end of the day, the word of the Lord, the brothers been going into, the heart is powerful, man. All right, it's alive and it's active, and it's the weapon of our warfare right now that we're using and wielding, as the Lord has set us up to be using out here, man. And like the brother said, you can't make yourself of the elect,
right?
All right, because this word is going to cut that shit asunder. It's going to bring you out, and it's going to expose you, because it's the light, man. Right. At the end of the day, as well, it's the most powerful weapon ever invented, man, ever given to men. At the end of the day, man.
I mean, that's the weapon that the Lord gave us.
And that's the unordinary man. He's giving this weapon too.
No, that's right.
To yield. All right, this is Hebrews 4 and 12 in the NLT version. It says, for the word of Yahweh is alive and powerful. Okay, so the words that we're speaking are manifesting inside of our reality. Manifest means to be made clear. All right, you see the evidence of it when we're speaking it. And this is why they're going to want to shut up the prophets. They're going to need to shut up the prophets, because they see that these men are causing all these things to happen on the earth, man. They're bringing on the end of our empire and everything. All right, so it says, for the word of Yahweh is alive and powerful. It is sharper than the sharpest two-edged sword, cutting between soul and spirit, between joint and marrow. It exposes our innermost thoughts and desires, man. So it's able to discern who is for and who is not for, who is the wicked and who is the righteous at the end of the day, man.
Right, hey, because if I can add, because, hey, with the word, either you're going to get offended by something.
Come on, man.
Hey, something going to offend you. Hey, something going to happen to where you're not going to want to hear no more. Okay, you can take a Christian, for example, that's in a harlot house. Why do they go to the harlot house? Like the scriptures tell us, they want to hear smooth things. Right. That's why they go there. You see? But hey, we out here telling you the truth. You don't want to hear that. Oh, okay, well, you have been excluded. We know that you ain't the elect. You see, hey, we know that you ain't been ordained to be the elect. You've been ordained to be a two-third. You see, or a unbeliever. You see, an antichrist, anti-Mashiach. And like the scripture says, anti-Mashiachs, antichrist, plural, more than one.
Right. You against the Lord, you against
That's right. Against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you are an antichrist. That's right.
Matthew 13. These brothers already over something. Got something?
I was just
Man, you don't
because in these scriptures, these aren't like how the brother mentioned the church. The church, they'll tell you one thing, maybe Jesus wept, maybe David danced or something like that, and then they'll do a praise break. They'll tell you one thing, maybe read a word out of the scripture, something like that, and then a praise break, pass a collection plate, whatever. But all they want to do in there is dance, but that's not what is in this book. That's not what is coming.
Right. They say they're doing the work by doing that.
Right.
He's in there dancing and shit. Right. Jumping around. You got the grandma wig bossing up and down.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 9. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. Because in the ancient world, it wasn't just books like this. You had to read scrolls. They had to be rolled out.
Right. Hey, because it didn't say, like you went into Ezekiel 2. No, it was a scroll.
Yeah,
you had a scroll. It didn't have it separated like that.
Codified.
Right, come on.
You didn't have chapter 1,
right,
verse 9. No,
right.
You had to look. All right, there it is. How it said with Yahushua, how he rolled out the roll and went to Isaiah.
He went directly to it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why they was tripping. I was like, bro, who's talking, man?
Right.
Right. They take some searching to get to you.
Right. Okay, think about it. Because what did he quote? Isaiah 61 and 1? Okay, that takes, okay, you went through we got 61 books. We can see that. Yahushua went straight to that. Those 61 books that we know there's 61 books at that time. You didn't know it was 61 books, but he went straight to it. Like you saying, like, they like, well, how you do that? Who taught you how to move in the scripture like that? It was the spirit.
He is the word.
That's right.
It's about him.
Right. Hey, how you don't know what I know about yourself, though? Right.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written lamentations, mourning, and woe. So this is what's in this book. This is what's coming to the world. Lamentations, mourning, and woe. While the rest of the world is off drinking and dancing, getting married, doing whatever they want to do, these are the things that are coming. And meanwhile, the men of the Lord are telling you, get prepared for what's coming. This is what's coming. This is what's coming to the world.
Right. Like the Most High got to remind people again.
Right.
Of his power. Right? Because when you read Psalms, what is that, 9 and 15 or 16 or something like that, it says that the Most High is known right, from the judgment that he executes. Right? And the Most High, like, you got niggas in the street that say, oh, I got my street cred, I didn't do this and that, right? I'm known. Yo, the Most High is known. The Most High been jumping bodies since the beginning of time. Right? Well, it's the flood, right? Only say 8 people in this, destroying everybody in this. Bro, that was tough. Right? And that's why the Most High had to close the door. The Lord hearing all this shit, bro, you would have got emotional. Right? Damn. I remember, such lady, oh man, she was a sweet lady. Right? But shit, that shit don't matter to the Most High, though.
A lot of the movies, you know, you watch the movie, it be a sad scene, they be playing the music, you kind of feel for them. You think like, man, nah, the people were fucking wicked in that movie. No, he needed that. Like the Lord needed to set up to seal the ark shut. Like, no.
Well, so I don't think like this, bro. Somebody can be nice, somebody can be cool, but just because a person is cool, that don't make them righteous. Right? We can be cool with somebody, right? That don't mean that the Most High lives a different thing, right? Right. It all depends on what that particular person is doing for the Lord, right? How they are actually walking. You can be cool with the prophets, so we can. This shit don't matter, bro. Right? It all depends on how the Lord looks at you, not how man looks at you. Right. You done with that?
No, I'm done.
That's Psalm 9.
Yeah, you can.
This is Psalms 9 and verse 16. It says, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is known by the judgment which he executed.
Right, the Most High is known. The Most High been putting in work. Right, he left the history for you to read it. Right, to learn how you get down. All right, that's why I said, hey, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Hey, because we got the mission, we understand. He ain't got to show us down there. Right. I don't need to see nothing. Hey, we got enough examples in there. But the Most High, he will still show what happens when you disobey him by making examples of people on the earth. show you how terrible we can get. Like brothers was always watching that the video of the testimony.
Right.
So that shit was horrible. That's just the most I showing you what he can do to you. Right? So nobody want to go through that. Nobody want to feel like he. For how long he was feeling it. The most I kept him alive.
Right. And I don't even think it was 2 minutes. But to him, it probably seemed like a whole hour, 2 hours. I don't know. You know?
You on fire for anything straight.
Man, he was suffering, man. You know, and like you said, the Most High, hey, that goes to show how the Most High get down, man. He kept his spirit there, man. Hey, that dude's supposed to have been dead, man. But the Most High made his spirit stay there, man, to show that's showing his power, man.
Right.
Hey, can we bring this out real quick just to back up what we're going into?
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. The just power Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
You know, like the brother going into, hey, every morning he bring forth his judgment. He show his works every day. Most High been putting in work, man. Hey, just the wicked just don't understand. They see, hey, when you see a infant, or somebody be, just a baby, let's just say a baby being put to death or something, we understand their judgment, man. Hey, but the wicked, they don't understand that. The scriptures tell us, hey, the parents, whosoever parents being innocent, nobody. You see, so we understand the judgment. So therefore, that's why we try to persuade men, hey, through the terror of the Most High. You see, hey, the Most High is the terror, man. Hey, he was known for Alashadja, terrible demon-like power. See, he finna be known again in the earth, though.
Right.
Hey, because they don't know now, hey, because if they knew, it'd be way more people standing out here, man. It'd be way more people that's believing, man. We still got too many people in folly doing all this other shit like what they had mentioned, like the scriptures say, like in the days of Noah, still marrying, still worried about this world, vain things. Shit, the Most High finna show his power again, man.
That's
Hey,
right.
he's gonna bring that terror back, man.
How terrible you have to be for nations to call you a demon? Demon like. Because the power that they were seeing, they were like, man, like, that'd be some type of demon or something. Like, they're killing people. Right? Because, hey, the most I can get down, bro. That's why we don't want no part of that. That's why we out here mourning, like them father said. So we can get the blood off of our hands. And the people that don't want to listen, that's why we on them. Right? We said there's a terrorist, so we got that fear in us. Right? We don't want no parts of it.
I'm big into sports. I know a lot of brothers are, but like say in basketball, if you go on a scoring streak, what they say, you're going on a tear. You can't be stopped. So we're warning you of what's to happen or what's coming to happen. That's why they call us the prophets. You know, hey, when the Lord God Almighty was Alashadja, that demon or terror-like power, hey, as it say in Job 4:7, remember, as we're going into, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to bring it back to your remembrance of the type of power that he is. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off. So, like the brother's going into, when you see infants or babies gets into the spirit world, or elderly, or people saying, hey, he wasn't supposed to go before his time, well, no, everything I'll be going into it is for a appointed time. Hey, if you're innocent, you're not going to be cut off. That's, hey, walking in the path of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Right? They want to be asking why.
Yeah.
Why he died. Bro, you see how he's living out here? You heard that.
Right?
Right? They always want to, they believe in heaven and hell, right? They always paint these wicked niggas on church with clouds. They want to put they believe in hell. He in hell. That's where he at. Nobody, it's a hell. None of them were going.
Right.
None of them were going.
Not my baby.
Yeah. You turning this light around.
Oh, yeah, like because Robert Banks, I have one more. St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. That's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The spirit is going to be reincarnated into another body. You're supposed to come back every 3 to 4 generations. But hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thoughts not his thoughts. He can bring you right back. And you come back with no limbs, just a torso, one arm, one leg. Hey, however the Lord has it deemed. No hands. Hey, it's a fearful thing.
It's like if you may add, I seen I be on Instagram a lot, but on the Explore page, whatever, you seeing like different kinds of people that got crippled, different ailments, whatever. I seen this one dude, he's so crippled or whatever, he can't move, nothing like that. They pick him up like a damn purse.
Damn.
Like you just twist it up. Like they just pick him up, like, bro, like put that man out of his misery. Right, you got it, son.
Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. So, right, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High, man. All right, because his judgments, hey, it's innumerable ways. All right, that Most High can, judge you, man. It ain't pretty.
And like they say, 1,000 ways to die. Hey, choose one. Hey, most of them come up with anything, man. Hey, you can straighten your foot on the ground, man. You'll die from that, man. The most high is innumerable, like the brother said, innumerable ways for you to die, man.
You get bit by a damn a rare ant.
Right.
Damn, bit them and fucking jack you up.
You see, that's another thing. See, people got to think that they go by their own will. See, hey, like you say, who put you in the path to get bit by that mysterious ant or whatever the case may be? The Most High.
Right.
Hey, he ordained, okay, I'm going to have him go over here just at this time, at this appointed time to get bit. Therefore, he's going to die from that.
Hey, you're going to Antiochus Epiphanes, he died from within the inside of his body.
Right.
Yeah, he was rotten. Right. Most High, he said he had like the worms in his body. Like how your body decomposes. Right. That was inside. He fucking eating away.
Right.
Yeah, that's terrible. There's nothing he can do, but it's like, it was no beautiful. There was nothing they could do.
Yeah, that's why they say, hey, Scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. Because he can do that to you, man. Hey, anything you can think of, shit, he can do it. Right. Hey, the thought that you had, that you didn't have that thought.
Things you can't think of.
Right, kind. Yeah, kind. And even the thoughts that you have, thought that he can do that to you, he gave you that thought. I can mess you up like this too.
Right.
No, I just want to say there's a disease where, it turns your muscles into bones and all your tendons into bones.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to choose where you want to, what position you want to be in for the rest of your life, man. And you can't even move because everything is bone. You can't.
Man.
See. Yeah.
That's suffering, man. That's torture. You gotta live like that.
Yeah.
You rather be dead, yeah. But you see, people do this all the time, though. They live in pain, and they rather be dead. But that's the Most High got it to where, no, I'm gonna let you deal with it. See?
St. Luke chapter 1, verse 37. For with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power, nothing shall be impossible. So like we're going into, it's endless ways for you to get sent to the spirit world. Yahweh name means he is. He is infinite. He's the father of spirits. Hey, our thoughts are not his thoughts. So we can't put Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in the box. He's outside of that realm.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he. There is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Hey, this is the power of Yahweh speaking. This is Yahweh speaking, telling you, I do all this. I kill you. I can bring you back to life, kill you again. I can wound you. I can heal you. I can do all these things. There's nobody else that does this. I'm the one that does it, not me. But speaking, the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, he does all this. Allah Shadia.
Right.
He's telling you, he's doing it. He said, hey, I got the power. Ain't nobody with me. Ain't no other God. Because you know that, hey, you got people that worship all these different gods on the earth, all these different idols. He said, ain't none of them. It's only me. So in Yahushua, he prayed in John 17 chapter, he said, was the one true God. Right? Because when you're dealing with these different idols, these different gods, somebody has to create them. Somebody has to make them. But But the Most High already existed outside of our thoughts. Right? Nobody created the Most High. Right? And what gives the idol power is the power of if that person believes in the idol. All right? But like I said, the Most High will still exist. He will still be here doing things, even if none of us even believe. All right? That doesn't stop the Most High from existing.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, just land back in. It says, and he said unto me, there is no judge above Yahweh, and none that have understanding above the heights. It says, for there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. And the law is being set before them by the prophets. These are the men blowing the trumpet, sounding the alarm about all the destruction that's coming and all the judgment that the Lord is bringing upon this earth, man. All right, and that if you don't hearken unto these words, then you will be destroyed. All right, and this is 2nd Ezra 7 and 20. It says, for there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. For Yahweh has given straight commandment to such as came that they should do to live.
Right?
Even
they say he gave them straight commandment. Then you go into straight. It goes into like you go into like a path of difference. Meaning, first thing is straight. All right, he told you, hey, look, you do this, you're gonna live. All right, but if you disobey, I'm just gonna fucking kill you. He left everything plain. Everything is simple. The Lord he wasn't complicated about it. All right, and these people know that. They're telling them what to do. All right, but they're the ones that stop us, so you know what's going to come with that. All right, these people earned their judgment.
He says, for Yahweh has given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment, man. All right, so we're telling them friendship of this world is enmity with our power Yahweh, man. All right, so if you want our power Yahweh to be an enemy of yours, continue operating in the unjust righteousness that you see happening on the face of this earth, man. All right, and follow after these laws if you want to be in tune with them, okay?
Psalm 68:20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. Right? And unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the Lord, belong the issues from death.
Right, so the Lord gives the order. Anybody that gets judged or that dies on planet Earth, no matter how horrible the judgment may seem, the Lord is the one that gave the okay on it. Like, yeah, do that. All right? It's like we always go to the councils in the heavens, the angels. Right? They come and bringing up ideas under him. We go, yeah, we can go, man. Just know that the Lord put his stamp of approval on it. What was it, Amos 3? That says that, you know, if it's evil that's being done in the city, the Most High did it. Or if people want to put all the credit to Satan, right? But the Most High is the one that ordered them to do it. Satan's not doing what the hell he just wanted to do. The Lord is the boss. That's why he's the Most High. All right? So when you see people just dying horrible deaths, the Lord said, yeah, I want that to happen. And it's the Lord ain't just doing it, you know, just to do it because you are wicked individuals. All right? And the way that you basically people die basically tells them, you know, what the hell you do. Like, you're a wicked person. It's like a person burning up in the chest, like, woo, you think the Lord gonna let that happen to a righteous man? Hey, to burn up in something like that.
Like I say, real quick about something, I'm like, man, what do you do? Like, man, it's like, damn, bro. When you to suffer like, man, hey, you've been talking about this for the last 2 months. That's fearful, man. Like, man, nah, hey, you know, yeah, nah, man. You wonder, like, damn, what did he do? You go out like that.
The most I told him was gonna happen before he came back. He goes to the rich bro, he goes to the judgment. He's like, hey, that's how you gonna go out. But he came back now, not remembering the damn thing. You just had to wait for that particular moment to come back.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Right, and we're blowing the trumpet right now. Right? Are you supposed to be afraid because we are blowing the alarm of war? All right? We let you know when he saw you was getting ready to sounding the alarm. Like, hey, you need to prepare. And the only way that you can prepare is the Lord, because He's the only one that can protect us from this type of situation that is going to happen. Because he saw a lot of fucking power on the side, right? Only for a short amount of time, all right? But He's going to use him as a sword, all right, against the wicked of our people, all right? And He's going to be terrible. Which says that He can be like a madman sparing us. The only way to be protected from that is to come to Him. There's no other way, right? You can go learn how much boxing, you want to learn how much jiu-jitsu, right? You can go to the gun range. If the Most High wants you dead, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, right? One way or the other.
I make a point because go back to speak on to that Jacob being judged in that car, man. And that probably, you go to Proverbs, the first chapter, he said you got to mock people at the time of your calamity. Right? So just imagine that all that screaming was going on. And the Most High, the Heavenly Father, just looking at him and mocking him while he burning that place.
Like I said, because you was put on fire with fire that can't even be put out.
Right.
What, Jeremiah 11:11? It said, I will bring evils upon them that they shall not be able to escape.
Right.
So he can't even get away from it. There's nothing he can do.
Nothing he can do. Hey, because he was being mocked at the same time. Like he's screaming, hey, look at him. He's looking at him laugh like, look at him. Hey, real quick, if I can add to what you said, because when he was in that fire, he was asking for help. Help. I can't. They tell him I can't. What you want me to do? I ain't finna do that shit. There's nothing I can do, man. He's like, oh, they crying and shit, but hey, man, shit, it was wicked.
As it said in Revelation, you shall seek for death, but it's going to flee from you, roughly paraphrasing. You don't think he wanted to get out of that fire? You don't think he wanted to hurry up and get to the spirit world? And that's a precursor for you wicked 2/3. Now you're going to be in that lake of fire here, and know that fire is not going to give you X-Men-like power. It's going to obliterate you. Like, you're going to be evaporated.
What? And the brother about to bring it out. Hey, there was the angels who locked that door. Them angels kept him in there. Kept him in there. The angels are thieves. Well, I put it about like I say about the brother about to get out. So just think about that. He couldn't escape the conquest. I brought him back. He was saying, I can't.
Right. The guys that was around him.
The angels had that plan right there and say, this is how this nigga going out. And ain't nobody gonna be able to say this. Because they are pleased to do the wrath of the Heavenly Father. Right. If I can add real quick to that too, because the person that was saying it, this was a loved one, somebody that knew him, that cared for him. Right? He was crying like, oh shit, no trade, yelling for him and shit. Like, but that's what's coming too. A lot of people finna start seeing their loved ones, people that they love, care about, be slaughtered right before their eyes, man. We're talking about terrible power, man. Terrible power, man. You're gonna see real soon, man.
Amos 3:6, the latter part. Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai have not done it?
All right, so if evil is going on, then the Lord is doing it. All right? But because he got to say so in everything. Like we say, he's the Most High. He orchestrating everything that goes on the planet Earth. Everything that we see. All right? Blood got his name on everything. Ain't nothing getting by happening without him warning about it. He said, a sparrow should not fall to the ground without it being sanctioned by the Heavenly Father. All right? Little bird. All right? So the Lord know everything. Yeah, that's crazy. All right? You think about it. Our minds can't fathom this. There's people dying all over the world right now. And the Lord is basically ordering all this. Right? Think about all that the Lord is doing all at one time. Killing people, saving people, listening to prayers, all of these things. Like it's like the Lord, like when Psalm 1, hey, he don't get tired, he don't get sleepy. He just working, bro. It's like, bro, that's not a power you wanna miss. And it's still got the whole universe out there that's still going on, and he controlling all that too. That's crazy, bro.
This is Sirach, chapter 39, and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Hey, these angels, hey, they're pleased to do the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. They, what was that in 1 Kings? When the angel was killing all the Israelites after David had tried to make a census. Like they had to tell them. Second Samuel. Select. So they had to tell them, hey, all right, that's enough. But this is what the angels are pleased to do the will. Like you can't, like the Terminator. You can't be reasoned with. You can't be bought. You can't. They just pleased to do the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
And the angel is, all right, just because you gave me this, and I'm going to let you make it this stuff. I be wanting to go bottom shooting, right? So I'm going to let you. No, bro, you can't bribe no angel. He ain't come to talk. What can you say to him?
Continuing on, fire and hail and famine and death. And we've been talking about that fire. The fire from that Tesla, that was terrible. Them things can burn up to about 500 degrees. Not 500, 5,000. That Tesla, them things, they burn up to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, burn for days. Like that's terrible.
Now, why would you want to ride it? Bro, I've been saying I don't even be wanting to ride next to you.
Yeah. I'm serious. Something that just burst into fire like that.
Because even when you see a Tesla, it's not like a regular car battery. The regular car battery is about this big or something like that.
Right.
No, the whole bottom of the car is the battery. The whole, when you see the car, you see the body of the car, you're sitting on top of a fucking explosive.
Literally, yeah. That's what you're doing, yeah.
Like the whole thing, it's not just a little, okay, just here, just in one seat. No, the whole car. 8-10 feet of explosives. Like imagine you just sitting on TNT all day.
Shit.
Niggas be bragging. I got a Tesla. Right. You dumb nigga.
Right. Hey, but can I say this though? TNT would be better though, right?
Yeah.
Hey, cause you be gone. Hey, you gone. That Tesla, hey, that's a different type of fire, man. See, hey, it takes a couple of days to put that out, man. Hey, man, they put that shit out, man. It takes a couple of days to put that out for it to burn itself out. And you're sitting on that. Yeah, so it'd be better to sit some TNT out.
Yeah. That's why this place is called Babylon, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's confusing. These people are riding or paying to ride on a damn explosive, man.
Right.
On a day-to-day, thinking that they got something. That's Babylon. That's a normal Babylonian citizen out here, man. All right, thinking that they got something, but at the end of the day, it's their death trap that they're operating in, man.
Right.
All right.
The scripture says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." And I was telling the brother, I was riding with one of the brothers, and we seen a Tesla next to us, and I'm like, he got speakers in his trunk. I'm like, why would you put speakers and amps in your trunk when all you're gonna do is drain your battery? But our people destroyed by lack of knowledge. You're gonna ignite the damn battery that's underneath the car. Trying to have some bang in your trunk, like for what? What Esau Edom is pushing these electric vehicles. Yeah. He's not ignorant of Satan's devices. Like, he's using these electric vehicles to control them, but ultimately he can shut them off, or they're gonna end up exploding. They're gonna self-destruct on you. So, hey, it's better to get you the older bill.
Yeah. You finished on that?
There's one more. This is Sirach chapter 39 and verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So, hey, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, has a whole arsenal. Whatever he can think of, he can just create something in an instant. Newly created beasts. Anything.
He created a new weapon. Those missiles.
Huh.
He created that.
Yeah.
He used that similar power of Sodom and Gomorrah. He just rained it from heaven, but now they got it in the missile. Right.
They got the combat.
Revelation 11 chapter says because the sun. That's right. Right. And it's gonna go out. It's going to hit the same manner. Be destroyed by fire.
That word Sodom, I was looking at that earlier, was going into being scorched, being burnt. Like the word Sodom itself going into that. So this is going to be going out in that same fashion.
Wait, because he said teach the wild beasts and all this. The Lord gonna be bringing out the shit that we ain't never seen. So like the Lord gonna have to put the spirit on us, but we be able to see that shit.
Hey, shoot, hey, even Esau, he got them trying to make them hybrid things and stuff like that, like hybrid animals and stuff like that. Like he got all kinds of things in the lab. You know, all kinds of new animals in the lab that ain't been waiting to be released. Trying to mutate people's DNA with animal DNA, all kinds of weirdo stuff. Like, bro, there's all kinds of things going on that coming days.
Especially a 6 foot roasted legs. Big ass teeth. Oh shit! Praise the Lord.
You know how fat? Like,
I don't even like a little regular roast.
Can't stomp that one out.
You got that.
Hey, we can't forget about Leviathan too. Hey, we got to start pushing Leviathan a little bit more too. Godzilla, who the word English calls, but hey, brother Nakim Azawazi, he tell him, hey, go watch that new.
Hey, I see you now. Hey, it's heavy. It's heavy.
You got it, Tom.
I was just about to tell something.
hey, it's like a good example of that, brother, just reminded me was that cabin in the woods. At the end, how they had all the creatures up in the cages and stuff like that, and then they all got out. They had all the horror movie monsters and stuff like that. You know, Esau got some horror movie monsters. You know, especially, hey, how about you? Shai has Leviathan. We waiting to see him come back. Oh, slap you.
No, that's a spirit. That's a spirit.
Psalm 78:49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Evil angel. This is the most side. Right? The left hand side. Alright? The most side sent evil angel. But you will never hear things like this. Not in the church. They're not going to tell you about no evil angel.
They do. They say it's the angels that rebelled.
Yeah.
No, they're on the same side. They never. The angels do exactly what they commanded to do. They do not rebel.
As a matter of fact,
And actually, they're righteous in their doings of evil. Right. Because they're doing exactly what the Lord told them to do. Right. And they are excited. When they're looking at it, they ain't like, damn, man, I got to go kill this man. No, they're like, shit. Is it? You ain't got no more work for me. Like, you going back. That's all you needed me for.
hey, because if I can add real quick, because like the brother had brought out earlier, that Sirach 39, the 31st verse, the next verse, it says, they shall rejoice in his command, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Like the brother was going into, these angels, they on the ready, man. As soon as the Most High give their command, they finna go. Word. See, they finna go. They're gonna, it says, hold on, Sirach, it says, they shall rejoice in his command. They ain't finna feel, oh, I gotta go kill this baby, oh, I gotta go. No, they're gonna rejoice in his command. They're gonna be on the ready.
For me?
All right, they're going to be as excited as we are to fulfill the will of the Lord as well, man. On the right-hand side. All right, the Lord's given us purpose to come out here and cry out loud. And operate inside this truth. He's giving us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, to slay this kingdom and everything. So on the left-hand side, the Lord, man, these angels and demons, these things that the Lord has created to put out this his vengeance on people, man, they're operating the same way, man. They're happy about the situation. All right? I had a precept, brother. This is Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, man. So it's not no, I think it was Country Wayne that said that, man, Satan's against God or something like that, man. It's just a goddamn lie happening inside of our society, thinking that it's a little red man with horns walking around trying to offset God's plan and everything. This man is lined up and on the payroll of Yahweh our power, man.
Right.
Yeah. Right, he over there plotting on, nah, man. Come on, man. It's the Lord that creates all these things, man. Yeah.
This is Psalms 103 and verse 20. Bless the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. Hey, so hey, they carry out his commandments, they listen to him, hey, they do all this.
What's that account in First Kings? We might as well get it now. About the council in the heavens. All right, your brother got a piece of it. Okay?
This is Proverbs 21 and 30. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against Yahweh Bo. So right, there's no counsel against what the Most High's will is, man. All right? And in the spiritual realm, you know, all the angels obey whatever the Lord commands, man.
Right.
On the left hand and the right hand side. You know?
Right. It ain't nothing hindering the Most High's plans. Because, hey, everything gonna be the will of the Heavenly Father.
Okay.
Right? So that's how his plans are gonna be fulfilled. Right? Because he has no opposition to it. Ain't no opposition. And you have a group of angels that form the little group, you know, come up against the Heavenly Father. No, that shit ain't happening, bro. But the church will teach you that. And have you believe in it. Right? That you have the good, you know, versus the evil, right in the heavens. No. You have it down here on planet Earth, though. Because you have the form of Satan, right? It's basically the so-called white man is the physical counterpart of Satan. And he's coming up against us. We're supposed to be, you know, Zion, which goes into a monument, right? So we're supposed to represent the Heavenly Father on the planet Earth. Right? It's like Jacob and Esau. That's basically the righteous and the wicked. All right? Even when it speaks about the war in heaven, it's talking about down here. All right? But then, sure, you handle that. Not ready to say.
All right, this is 2 Peter 3 in verse 1. It says, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you.
No, first, that's right. First, this one.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right, so it said, ye have no need that I write unto you, because of the times and the seasons, right? Because you're supposed to know. Right? And we are supposed to know about these prophecies. Right? Constantly reading them, going through them, right? So we will know what's going on in the planet Earth. Right? Because a lot of these people, they don't know what the hell is about to happen. It's like it says that it says in the days of Lot and the days of Noah, right? These people going to be involved in indulgence and pleasure. Right, too involved in their lives, worrying about what they're going to do. Right, worrying about the 401ks, right? Worrying about their 2024 goals they got to hit. Right? They're not thinking about getting thrown in concentration. They're not thinking about Esau coming after them, trying to put, you know, the fights, you know, in their hands. Right, threatening them with death, putting them in a guillotine. Right? They're not prepared for all of it. Troop that's going to be over here, right? They're not prepared for all of that. Even though Esau is here doing the predictive programming with the movies, right? But these people still can't see it coming. But you have certain Edomites, actually, they prepared for this shit. They got the guns, and they got everything fucking ready, right? For shit to happen, right? But we ain't got to do none of that. We got to learn about shit.
Even with the predictive programming, who controls that? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Back in that Proverbs chapter 21, you start at the top, it says the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's right. He controls it like the currents of the water. He controls it however he wanted to go. So he does that so we can prophesy also. We can use these movies. We can filter them through the scriptures to make them play upon tables like we've been going into, so that you can have an understanding, so that you can have that fear. But at the end of the day, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is going to give you either that fear or that faith. That's right. You want to be on that faithful side in order to be saved.
That 1 Thessalonians 5. Right. Yeah, so Paul's telling the church at the end of the day, you know at the time and the season in which we in. Because once we find out earlier, you see all these things happening on the world stage, man. You see all these signs and everything coming to pass. And so, man, he's telling them that, man, shit, you shouldn't be asleep. You shouldn't be looking around inside this world doing the shit that the worldly people will be doing, man. All right, you should be steadfast in this word, man, in this gospel, standing true. Like the brother Bartholomew was going into, man, in this wisdom. Right. All right.
Yeah. I got one real quick. This is Proverbs 8 in verse 34. It says, "Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors." Hey, that's what we're doing. We're watching daily. We're not gonna be caught off guard, man. Caught like a thief in the night. We're not paying attention to the prophecies and the things that's going on in the world, man. Like the brother was going into giving the cares of this world. See, we waiting on the house shall return, man. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, we have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly well that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night."
Like I said earlier, like we can't tell a particular time to when the Lord's gonna, come back or try to return. But we gotta be watching out, right, for the sign. That's the only way we're able to. It's like when the disciples asked him that. He said, "No man knows the hour or the day," right? But the Most High. He said, "I don't even know the angels don't even know it." Yeah. So you gotta be watching. He says, "So that day will come upon you as a thief." All right.
It says, "Measure down the time diligently." So like, you got it. You good.
I was to make a point what you were speaking on too. Also in the book of Matthew chapter 24, when the disciple asked him, "What's the sound at the end of the world?" And he told him, "Hey, you're gonna have rumors of wars and rumors of wars, pestilence and all that." Yeah, so basically going back to measure the time diligently. Seeing what prophecy time we in, because the prophecy is unfolding now. We see it. We're seeing rumors of wars happening right now. So we knowing that hey, this is it. We're at the end, man. End of the Esau world. That's where he was going into. We were saying, Ion, the end of the Esau world. So we look at these things, we see these things growing up throughout the four corners of the earth. That's right. So it is a faith booster to us, man of the Lord. Because we read about it and we seeing it unfold in our face, man. Hey, this is it.
That's why the Apostle Paul always go into, like, if a man loses faith, he don't believe in the promises. Right? So if you see the prophecy going on, you know that these words are saying.
Right.
Like the brother was saying, the Ion or Eon, the age, like what's going into earlier. Everything is set for the point in time. That's right. Hey, he's gonna come. Yahweh's gonna send Yahweh Shai as a thief in the night. They used to have Lamborghinis and Corvettes pass by making all this noise. You think they worried about the Lord coming? You think they worried about prophecies? No, they worried about Sunday fun day. They want to turn up. Yeah, unlimited bottomless mimosas and fucking seafood.
Yeah, I like them both.
I know, I like them. Righteous mimosas.
I got one real quick. This is Revelation 16 and verse 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame." Hey, keeping your garments is keeping hold to the truth. Hey, not going back into the cares of the world, man. Not going back into your garment, man. You see, because we're in the world, but the Most High had mercy and he brought us to this marvelous light, like we had went into earlier. John 8:12, the light. You see, but hey, like I say, lest you walk naked and they see your shame. That's going back into the world, man. See, we see the times, so like
It basically sin.
right.
Right? You naked. You ain't clothed with this truth no more. Right? You don't want to be caught. When how shall come back? You don't want to be caught with your pants down.
Right. Right. That's like the scripture says, you think he's supposed to go back on the cross for you over your shit again? No, man. That's not gonna happen, man. Your ass gonna die. You're gonna eat a missile, man, at the end of the day, man.
Right? You going, like you said, going back into the world, you take off your garment and shit. Right? Butt ass naked in the world.
Right.
They can see your shame. Basically through the folly and the things that you're doing. Right? Whatever you engage in, right? You're naked. Right? So hey, and when you're found naked like that, or when you are naked like that, right? You're not, like you said, you ain't thinking about the promises. You're thinking about nothing. You're fully go back into the world.
Right. They riding by Lamborghinis like them damn fools was earlier.
Right? Naked.
Right.
It's
What
like,
say Sunday fun day?
it's like look, you had in the book of Exodus, when Moses seen the Israelites basically worshiping that calf, they said, hey, you know, I think it even Moses said it, but they said, hey, the people are naked right now. They're naked.
Right. I think it was the most
They're naked. That's like when they said that Adam and Eve was naked. Right? People actually believe that, oh yeah, they ain't had no clothes on.
Right.
And all of that stuff is parabolic.
Right.
That's why everybody wasn't given the understanding of these scriptures. They need to be taught. Right? But that's why they scoff at us so much, because it's like, damn, y'all, how y'all get that? So this is exactly how they look at your house. Y'all like, him? No, I ain't him. He'll heal somebody, but he'll heal somebody in their face. Right? That blind dude. Nah, he ain't do that. He a devil. Right? He doing that through Satan. They just didn't want to do that. Right? They do.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. Soon as they say peace and safety, right, everything is all good and great. You know, everything is looking like it's going to continue to go on. Right? People are in like a little joyful state. Right? Then boom, it's going to happen out of nowhere. It's like a woman with her pregnancy. She don't know when that shit about to happen. All right? It's going to happen. So like, it's going to happen unexpected. Right? All right? And she can't tell you exactly when it's going to happen.
Right.
But she can be laughing, you know, watching TV, eating fucking ice cream and shit. Right now. Right? Y'all know when that water break. Oh, shit.
All kinds of things.
Yeah, then once it's happening, she gets serious. She's like, man, I'm down. It's that time. And you can't stop it.
Right.
That pain is like, that has to happen. The baby is coming.
Right.
It's like the destruction for this. The destruction is coming. And it's going to be one particular event that's going to set it off. Right? It's going to be equivalent to a woman, water break. Right? And the pain, the contraction, this and that, then, hey, this is going to be the end of it. Right?
If I can add real quick to that analogy that you're going into. Now see, when the water busts, now you're doing what? You're preparing for it to happen, for it to come. Same thing. We see the prophecies, we're measuring the times. We're preparing for Yahushua to return, man. That's what we're doing.
Right.
Same thing.
Revelation 19 said that his wife, had married herself ready. That's how we doing it through the truth right now. We getting ourselves right for Yahushua's return. Right? So that when he comes, he's gonna be upon us at a day. Because we already know that he was coming back. Right? We're gonna be ready. Right? It's not gonna be the time to get ready. You're already here. And you're not gonna be ready to go. Yeah, those kids gonna get left in the story in this place.
Right? And we live in a world that says always pushing that peace vibration, that everything is all right, man. We got y'all and everything. But man, if you pay attention to what's happening in the so-called Middle East, if you pay attention to what's happening down there at the southern border, you pay attention to what's happening all over this world right now, man. You see that there's nothing peaceful about the world in which we're living in, because it was given into the hands of the wicked, man, to take peace up off of it. But right now, they have this thing called the DEFCON level. All right, it's military readiness and everything. And they're not telling you, and they won't tell you that it's at the highest that it could be, meaning that the ICBM nuclear war is imminent to happen. All right, they don't want to give panic to the people. They don't want nobody going out here trying to overthrow each other and everything. But man, sudden destruction is getting ready to happen on this earth, man. All of a sudden, the scriptures talks about, man, to everybody that's operating inside of this bullshit ass, slumbering ass society in which we're living in, man. All right.
I can make a quick point. Speaking of the ICBM thermonuclear missiles that is being imminent, hey, if you're measuring the time diligently, I know just this month, I done got at least 3 notifications just from North Korea test firing missiles.
Yeah.
They test firing submarines, and I always go into it, hey, Houston and all the way to like New Orleans is below sea level. And when the missiles get shot off, it'll be a big tsunami. People were shook up during Harvey and all these other floods that's come to Houston. And how much more Katrina? Hey, and when ICBMs get shot off, hey, the Lord, hey, He's gonna wake you up.
Just real quick, because when we're talking about like this, the signs that Yahushua gave of his return, this is all going into a societal collapse. And what we're in is we're in the collapse of this revived Roman Empire.
Right.
And some of the signs, this is just a quick thing from the societal collapse on the wiki page. It says possible causes of a societal collapse includes natural catastrophe, which we've been seeing, like, what is it, the freeze that happened all the whole country, the floods that happened on the West Coast, earthquakes happening, like the tornadoes, hurricanes, all these things happening. War just popped up in the Middle East. World War III is already ramping up. It's already happening. If you didn't know, it hasn't been officially announced. It says how do businesses do that? They call it a soft opening or whatever. You know, it's not a grand opening. It's a soft opening. We quietly started World War III.
Right. Like it got to be announced.
Yeah.
For it to be done. No, it's already going on.
Yeah. No, they're telling you, they're giving you the signs with the war. The Navy just dropped the requirements of to join the Navy. Now you don't need a diploma. Nigga, you got a body? All right.
Well, that goes into in the book of Joel, chapter 3. It says it's going to gather all the nations. And the brother speaks about the so-called Middle East, which is really Western Asia. Hey, that's the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Hey, that's Yahweh's Shabbat. That's Yahweh's judgment. That's that's what Armageddon is going to happen. It's going to be a mountain of truths.
But it's going to grab those scriptures, man.
Going to continue. Pestilence. Pestilence, diseases, all these different things. You got the bed bug thing. I haven't heard about that in a little bit, but that's still going on. Bed bugs don't just disappear. The C-19, that just disappeared, but what's up next? Disease X. Like, you have the STDs, STIs, those are rampant. Those are the highest numbers that have ever been.
So be careful.
Famine. If you didn't know that there was a famine going on, like, you didn't notice the stuff, the packages getting smaller, the prices going up, the food kind of disappearing. You know, like these things going on. Why was there a need for cloned meat if there wasn't a famine going on? Or more, you know, these things. Economic collapse. Come on now. It is, how you say it? You just don't know you're dead yet. Like, it's already collapsed. It's already here. The CBDC, these things are already rolled out, ready to go.
Right? Perhaps that's going to go towards the microcaragma, which is that greater rights that goes underneath the skin so that you can buy and sell. But the dollar only has as much power as the people give it. That's why all these other countries, especially like the BRICS nations, that's why they're dropping the dollar, because the economic collapse, so it could be a one world government.
And also economic collapse, like these companies laying off thousands of people here and there, thousands here, a few months later, another couple of thousand. Population decline. I mean, we still multiplying, but Esau, Edom, the main people that are supposed to be in this country, they slated to be the minority in a few years.
Right.
They not having kids like they used to. They mad that they can't have abortions anymore. Yeah, completely out of here.
They ain't gonna be like Edomite. It's steep. It's not gonna do away with a whole race. Right?
I want to say Slovakia. I think Chinese or Moab, their birth rates have been down too. And even Russia has been pushing that since they understand that they're in a time of war, of bringing forth more bodies. I'll say.
Mass migration. Brother mentioned the border. Yeah. You think they only just coming across the southern border? You have a whole big border up north too. Right. People coming, when the people used to come or still come from Cuba with the boats and stuff like that. You think that, like, there's mass migration going on here. Huge. And sabotaged by rival civilizations. So they got the not only the mass migration going on across the border, that's, like I mentioned, the soft launch, the soft opening. There's a soft invasion going on right now. There's an invasion going on around the border. People coming from all these different countries. It used to be when they showed the border footage that it was, you know, families, women, children, and kids coming across the border. Now when they show it, they show men, fighting age, all coming in mass across the border. Not just one men, like for a while they were showing Chinese, then they were showing Indian. Now they're showing Ham and Ishmael coming across the border. And then not only that, they have the Moab has these secret police stations around the country.
Right.
So y'all all set up, and you sitting here worried they want to get to the Super Bowl or whatever is happening.
The cares of this world.
Yeah.
Right. They right for the taking though, man. That's how Esau wants you, just like that, man.
And we're watching the collapse of the economic, social, political, everything is collapsing around us, man. That's why even more the men of the Lord, man, they're getting rooted inside the gospel and breaking away from this world in which we're in. Man, this is not a lasting or continuing city. All right, this shit is gonna melt away with Birmingham Inc. That's what we're talking about, man.
We have the immigrants come over, which, them tribes, like Elder Apostle had once said, half of them come over to get their judgment, and then the other one should be part of the elect, to be part of the elect, multitude. So yeah, it's on pan out because this is how the Heavenly Father designed it to.
Yeah, but that's like when we were going into the travail upon a woman. We have been told. That's why like you started off with, been set up watchmen to give you the warning. Okay, hey, the Most High set up certain men to tell you the one that's going to tell you the truth. He's done that. You're getting the warning. We see the signs. Hey, blessed is he that watch it, keep his warm, that's paying attention and telling the people. Like I think we have brought that out in Ezekiel 3 too. Hey, that's what we're doing. We're telling you what's going to happen, man. Prophesying to you. Prophesying means to say before. Before it happens, you're getting a warning. Okay? Esau finna come in, man. He's finna come in hard. We see the signs. See, and like you say, in Matthew 24, where it tells you the signs where it's gonna come, wars and rumors of war, like you had went into. That's what you see. The wars, rumors of war, the pestilence, like the brother had went, the line that he was going down. That's what we see. So what are we not? I mean, if you don't get it, then it ain't for you to get at the end of the day, man. You're not the elect, because the elect is gonna get it. It's impossible to deceive the elect. They're gonna get it, man. You got it, Doc? It's the First Thessalonians 5. This is First Thessalonians 5 and verse 4. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that their day should overtake you as a thief."
Right. So the men of the Lord, they are in darkness. It's like when Yahweh said, "I'm the light. And you that follow me shall the light of life." And we know everything that's about to take place. Right? We have received that warning. Right, so we can properly prepare. Right? Okay? So he said you ain't in darkness as others. Well, like we were talking about Isaiah 60. That's like you got put the crime. Right? And because this whole world is darkness, bro. Right? It's in a state of confusion. Beginning with Babylon the Great. Right? Babylon means confusion. And it pushes his poison throughout the whole earth.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and 1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee."
Right. Through this truth. So rise and shine, and light is come. Right? Like, wake the fuck up. Right? That's what happens. Right? Because it's like when you wake up in the morning, you see a light. You get up. Right? So that's what happens when you receive the truth. All right? It said the glory of the Lord shall be seen.
All right, it says, Isaiah 60 and 1, it says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee."
Right. With his word. All right? Keep going.
All right. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people."
Right. So darkness shall cover the earth. These people understand the confusion. Right? This isn't the earth, though. You have, people are fucking clueless. A lot of people are fucking clueless on what these nations they want to bring to pass. Right? Like their brothers is going to the one world government or the one currency. Bro, they at least want to get everybody in this. Right? This is the agenda. This is what they be having on some of the people. They be discussing these type of things. People can't see what's going on. Right? They're gonna be blindsided. Right? But a minute Lord says that the wisdom and knowledge shall be stability, right? In any sound that's coming up. Right? So what you ain't gonna bug out. Right? Once you start seeing things happen, because we know and read about it. Right? Right? So what? Peter said, hey, don't think it's raining. It's raining in fiery trial. So we didn't receive the heads up already.
This is Ezekiel 2:1. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet. All right, so that's going into that arise, being in that dead-like estate, in that darkness and everything, operating as Babylon the Great, you know. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. All right, so once again, the brother just said, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the breath of life has entered into us, man, the land of darkness. All right, we have heard his voice, for a light is shining in the land of darkness. All right, so you got breaking the Ephesians, what is that, 5 and like 14, something like that. 6 to
13, 14, something like that. Oh, yeah, 14. This is Ephesians 5 and verse 14. It says, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest.
That's right.
And arise from the dead. And the Mashiach shall give thee life.
Right, so awake thou that sleepest. And basically said dead too, right? Because when you read your Proverbs, the 21st chapter, it speaks about when you don't have this knowledge, you're dead. Right? You are asleep. Right? And that was us. Right? But he said, awake thou that sleepest. Make you come up out of that. He said,
Arise from the dead.
You gotta rise from the dead. And we rose from the dead. And it's true that the scripture speaks about Paul was doing it too. Just like how Yahweh Shah rose from the dead. We did as well. We ain't fucking us.
I got that in Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right? The congregation of the dead. So you don't have this understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, right? That birth of life, basically, from the Most High, and you are dead. Even though you're actually walking around here breathing, right? You're able to do things, your heart is beating, right? But you don't have the truth, you think you're dead. Right? And you are asleep. Because as an Israelite, we have a particular way, a particular thing we're supposed to be doing right now. But you just fucking useless. Right? If you ain't serving the Most High, you are useless.
Right? I got 3 sentences, if I may. This is Job 33:4. It says, the Spirit of Yahweh hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. All right, so the Spirit of Yahweh has made me, and his breath has given me life, man. Once again, Job 33:4. He has made me, man. He's given us, stood us back up on our feet with what we should be doing, man. Once again, that light stimulates vision. All right, so we able to understand and see what we need to be doing, man, in this time in which we're living in.
Yeah. All right. The Lord gave that breath. Like what he did with Adam. Genesis 2nd chapter. All right. Hey, the Lord did the same thing with us in these times. Right? Whatever particular time, that it was that he did it unto you. Right? But you taking in the truth. Right? That's what it happens. First day of summer. What's the name first thing? You are children of the light. Yeah, come on.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 5. It says, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the dark, nor of darkness.
Right, so we are about this light. So what we're supposed to be about. Right, this truth is supposed to be by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Constantly. All right? We're not a part of this world, even though we are in it. All right? We are operating in this world. Right? We are operating, in these scriptures. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Spirit that was given. Right? And we want the kingdom to come. The children of the kingdom. Right? It's like Brother Cody. And here we have no continuous sin.
Right.
Okay, we don't want to fucking be here forever. Right? Niggas want to be here forever. And riding up in that fucking Lamborghinis. They don't want to get a slab. Oh, right, with the 15 in the trunk. Right? And now they don't want the kingdom. Right? You can get a PS5, man. I think it's on the way, man. I don't want the real people story right now, man. You got a new brand of carnal.
Salvation as a spirit.
Right? You know, they don't want the earth to be restored to 2026.
Man,
So at this point, you don't even need a GTA game. You can just go outside.
If I could bring GTA to your ass.
Right.
that's how we're in taking trouble, man. People gonna be taking cars. It's gonna have women selling their bodies. It's gonna be all kinds of deals.
Yeah, nigga, they got 5 stars. Run up in your crib. You take everything about it.
Hey, you ain't gonna wake up at the hospital.
That's why Elder Apostle Arthur, the Spirit, coined this year, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Right? Jacob's trouble comes. What that means? Salvation is near, and salvation is near to what we believe.
That's right.
That, brothers, hey, if you're in the world and you pushing this off, hey, you ultimately gonna get destroyed. You get hit with plagues, pestilences, the famine of the word, and the famine of food. And ultimately you're gonna get hit with a nuke.
You get wasted.
Yeah. It's like on
Wasted.
Like the brother said, man, you see all these things happening, you understand that these are the very same times that the Lord is visiting the earth in which we in, man. So you know that, like you said, salvation is near, man. All right, the end of all things is at hand, as the scriptures goes into, man. All right?
All right, this is Romans 13 and verse 11. In that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Right? It's high time to wake out of sleep. Right? How would you know if it's high time? Well, at the prophecy, we know what's going on. That hey, it's that time. So it's time to wake out of sleep. The trumpet is being blown. Right? You hear the alarm. Right? You hear the alarm. You gotta, probably go to work or something like that. You say, well, all right, it's time for me to get up, get ready, go to work. Right? But you hear this alarm, it means get ready because the destruction is about to come. The Lord is returning. Right? You wanna get yourself, because really you can't really do anything about it. You gotta be at the elect. Right? But you wanna try to, show your faith to Heavenly Father so you can be saved and have you a spot on that chair. Right? Because ain't nothing guaranteed to nobody. Right? And we got here working. Right? But we ain't in the end, we still gotta be tested. The Lord still gotta put us in that fire to see what we made of. Paul said it was and basically the fire is going to try every way to work, see what it is in that time. So there's gold, the silver, or there's fucking wood. Right? It's going to show in that time. So right now, nobody can say it. And Paul said that as well. Right? You can't really say that you're special or you're somebody that this is happening. No. You will know who is the chosen, who is the special ones, right? Who is the elect. When that time comes and you pass that test. Whatever test that the Lord brings towards you. Right? You have to put through that fire. Right? So before that, you can talk. They can say whatever. Alright?
It goes to that Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man, that's a man of the Lord. An Israelite man, a man of the Lord, more precious than fine gold, like the brother going into. Get put through that furnace of adversity. We're going to be tried. Lord willing, we all can endure it to the end. That's what we're striving for. Putting this work to endure to the end. Endure what? The evil times, the bad times, Jacob's trouble. It's not just Jacob's trouble, the whole world is going to be in trouble. Especially when they start forcing that micro-prerogative. That's when it's going to be a hellish time, I should say that.
Right, quick. And that's why the importance of prayer is a necessity in your life. That's the other was going into in the class on Wednesday, man. All right? You have to pray without ceasing, the scriptures talks about, especially in these times in which we're in. All right? Because you want to have that relationship. You want to be getting guided by the Lord. The scripture said, be not afraid or neither doubt, for I am your God. Once again, this word is what's guiding us through these things, man. It tells us to pray without ceasing. I got this precept.
Lord, he's going to guide us in those times. Things are going on. We're going to need to be guided. All the shit that's going to be happening in that time.
This is Luke 21 and 36. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And we want to stand in front of the Son of Man. All right? So we're working on our salvation with fear and trembling and everything, doing what is necessary, man, of us to be doing. You know, and praying that the Lord is building us up in this time in which we live in, and leading up to all those tribulations and trials, man. So as we get hit with these afflictions and adversities, we gotta understand that the Lord is making our weakness, and weakness, He is making us perfect. As the scripture goes into it, man. All right, for that time. All right, so we can understand, as the brother just went into, that, man, it's Yahweh Shai that is our strength. And, you know, not us, but it's going to be Yahweh Shai, man. That's going to strengthen us. That's going to be our power. That's going to deliver us in these times, man.
What if we got ready to pray, we start wrapping it up?
An hour and 30.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right? I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right, so since, you know, brothers, you know, the hopeful men of the Lord, right, the elect, right, you gotta be out here working. And you gotta be going through these trials and the tribulations, right? Through whatever may come, you know, your way, right? Because you're gonna be constantly tried in this world. You're gonna be constantly going through things, right? But you gotta endure, right? And fight the good fight of faith. Right? While you fighting the good fight of faith, the Lord will fight for you in the time to come. All right? He said, I will keep thee, you know, from the hour of temptation. So the Lord got to be the one to keep you from that. If you can say that, oh, I'm not going to take that, right? Because we're talking about the, you know, the Quran. You can say, I'm not going to do this, I ain't going to do that, right? But the Lord got to protect you from these things. All right? Because you ain't going to be able to do nothing on your own. Right? Because the Lord, there's going to be a lot of chaos going on, but you got to remember that the Lord is orchestrating all of this. And nothing can happen to you unless the Lord wanted to. Right? So the Lord is the only one that can protect us. The angels are going to have to intervene, you know, with the shit that's going to be happening on the planet Earth. He's talking about coming with some shit. Right? When you take technology, he's going to be coming to you like you're fucking God. Right? On the left-hand side. All right? But the Lord is not just going to let this man just run around. He said he's going to lift up a standard. All right? So, brother, if you got any other precepts, we can end off on this out, but he got that's cool.
All right, this is Sirach 4, verse 28. It says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Right? That's the land back on what the brother's going into. We're striving for this truth unto death. Hey, constantly putting that word. Hey, deflecting the distractions and the stumbling blocks. Hey, not let no man or yourself, nobody take your crown.
It's down to death. Yeah. Right. So no matter death come your way.
That's right. Right.
Take that.
Yeah, that's all about,
you gotta take that. Yeah. Unto death. Right. So let this, what Paul said in Romans 8 chapter, and let the shepherd separate us, right, from the love of Yahweh, no matter what it is, we gave the wrong way. All right? Not even death.
That's been a follower of Yahweh Shai ultimately, because he was obedient unto the cross, man. All right, obedient unto death, the scripture goes into. All right, so you're a follower of Yahweh Shai. We need to be walking in those steps that He set before us, man. All right.
Back in Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
So it's going to come upon all the world. So everybody going to go through this. Right? Only the ones that's going to be able to make it through it, though, are the elect. Right? So this is going to be a judgment that nobody can escape. Only the elect. So the Lord ain't with you, you'll be destroyed. Especially everybody over here in America. Right? Right? Anybody that's over here. The Lord is not saving you with no chariots. You are done. You are done. Right? It's like the apostle said, it's going to be like one big ass running Tesla. Right. Yeah. Then you're going to be on fire. And the fire, hey, motherfuckers like it's going to be evaporated. It's going to be like what happened in that video. Right. Who knows how long the Lord is going to let a dude or anybody be on fire? Suffering. Right. It's going to be women, men. It's like Ezekiel said. Right. Children. Right. Spared up. Babies. All fucking on fire. Right. Feeling that. Imagine that. That's a hard thing to kind of, think about. Seeing a baby just on fire, right? For however long the Lord wants them to be on fire, right?
And if I can add real quick, like you said, with the testifiers, 5,000. Hey, the money killed us. Hey, so that's a big difference, man. Hey, 200 billion of it. Man, come on. Yeah, hey, most time not playing. All right, go ahead. Most time not playing, man. It's gonna be an overkill. That's what the scripture say. Like, I'm gonna pop to his room.
Right.
See, it's gonna be that powerful.
Remember, it's the Father, the Father of all spirits. So you're gonna keep that spirit in there to make you feel it, right? Like the Tesla.
God. I'm just going to bring up the precept to laugh back off the bros. This is Matthew 10 and 15. He says, "Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city," man. All right, more tolerable than all that fire and brimstone, all those people who died, man. All right, the scripture say he delivered just Lot, at the end of the day. All right, righteous Lot in the day, man. And man, this place is going to be far more worse. They're going to be talking about, damn, the fire that happened in Babylon. Spiritual Egypt and Sodom, man. It's going to be horrible here, man.
Hey, and it's still a memorial today.
Right, God.
Yeah, God. Right. So like Daniel 12 say, a time that has never happened before.
Right.
It's gonna outdo everything. The Most High is gonna outdo everything that has happened on the fucking planet Earth. And we're gonna be living in those times. That's why people gonna be fucking bugging the fuck out, seeing shit, man. The Lord gonna open up the spiritual realm when you do it.
The scripture say that one realm against another realm.
Everything gonna go.
It's like, man, hearts gonna fail them in that day.
So imagine what they gonna see, man. Yeah, we can end it off with that. So yeah, with that, we give all praises, honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.